able from here, you don't have deep roots here, might be best to get on in and get on out. But look at the contrast between them and Alvin Bragg and Fonnie Willis. They overestimate their standing. You Boulay. You the advisor to the king. You think a little too much of yourself, though. I'm thinking. As a foundational Black American, they seem to carry a different perspective. One rooted in a deep sense of belonging, historical struggle for equity and justice. And this sense of belonging drive the FBA's push we push the envelope, don't we, family? Yes, we do. That's what separates us from them. We challenge the power structures head on in ways that demand sacrifice. Okay? But it carries an immense personal risk. And while this willingness to push boundaries has been a hallmark of foundational Black American culture and experience, it also comes with significant costs. All right? A lot of people were sacrificed during the civil rights movement. A lot of people lost their lives. A lot of people lost a lot. And I don't think Alvin Bragg and Fonnie Willis and Letitia James realized, I don't think they fully calculated, especially Alvin Bragg and Willis. I don't really think they calculated what they're doing. See, Damian Williams, a little Jamaican dude, he stepped aside. Okay, he recognized that the storm is coming. He likely recognized his continued involvement in this high-profile case, particularly those tied to Donald Trump and his allies, will place him in the crosshairs of a reinvigorated MAGA movement. I need my 2 more super chats. Now, his departure is not just an act of prudence, but it's also an acknowledgement of the racial and political dynamics at play. He chose to protect his career, his reputation, perhaps his freedom, by exiting the stage before the tide turned completely against him. For Bragg and Willis, their insistence on pressing forward seems like bravery, but it's more like hubris. They appear blind to the fact that they're being set up. Somebody type set up in the chat room. As sacrificial lambs to appease Donald Trump and his supporters. And MAGA's thirst for retribution will not be satisfied until there are visible consequences for those who pursue Trump. And Alvin Bragg and Fonnie Willis, they're posed to bear that brunt of his vengeance. See, this tragedy is that one, or should I say that no one, will come to their aid when the fallout begins. White liberals who celebrated them as heroes, when they first brought these cases, they're going to abandon them without hesitation. And Black folks don't really like prosecutors. I'm going to just put that out there right now. That's why Kamala Harris didn't win. Okay? Meanwhile, and we also looking at the fact that Alvin Bragg and Fonnie Willis, they didn't champion the Black community. They were embarrassments to the Black community. Their figures of overreach brought unnecessary scrutiny and repercussions upon themselves. That's what they look like. Okay? In the end, Alvin Bragg and Fonnie Willis, they may well find themselves on the altar of sacrifice offered up to appease the MAGA movement and seeking vindication. And when the dust settles, their former supporters will have long since moved on, leaving them to contend with the ruins of their careers and reputation, wondering why they didn't see it coming. I saw it coming. Uncle D saw it coming, baby. Now, I want to read some of these super chats. Shout out to my man, Quantum Solace. He said, I'm not an attorney, but I did stay at the Holiday Inn. Even I get enough common sense not to pursue this case. They should have, he said, they should have known they were being set up from the dump. They should have known. I could tell. I told them 2 years ago. They said, I knew it. I didn't even have all the facts and I knew it. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Kaywood, you tried to warn them. I remember your broadcast last year. I know. I tried to, and I know they see it because people tell them. Shout out to Simon Says, keep teaching the law. I will, brother. I'm glad y'all like it. I do have a knack of taking really boring subjects and hopefully humanizing them and making them real for you all. And I appreciate that knack, and I thank you all so much for contributing. Quantum Solace says again, we're literally witnessing the fall of WS in our faces to see. Without their bootlicking shields, WS is now vulnerable. Our people off. FBA is finally waking up to the madness. Shout out to you, fam. Noah Wall, very insightful. Thank you so much. Haywood James, ain't no fun when the wabbit got the gun. 93. Thank you. So I still need 2 more super chats. It'd be great if y'all give it to me. That'd be great, but it's late. I know y'all might be short, but it'd be good if you did, folks. Agreed. High brinksmanship and drama. Drain the swamp. Somebody type drain the swamp in the chat room. Thank you, NJ. Hologram EMC, they're going to be mad. They're going to be made. Yes, they are. They're going to be made examples. Yes, they are. It's got to happen. Somebody's going to have to pay the price. This is better than football. It really is, man. It's very interesting. Shout out to my man, NJ. I'm dialed in, sir, and have been following the melee. It's a hot mess. Who else we got in here? Did I say, yeah, I got all it. Better than football. Yeah, got you. They're going to be made examples of. Yes, they are. Hybrid, thank you so much for your membership. Also, I'm dialed in. Let's see who we got here. Quantum Solid, Blizzard King. Bruh, you bringing back old memories in mind. Gorilla Grip, I bet bruh had to call his mama after experience. And now I understand his incompetence. Yeah, man, Gorilla Grip. Yeah, that's what that man, that's crazy. I don't want to talk about that too much more. Quantum, people keep saying that bruh's a felon. I keep telling the foolish he's not a felon. Trump was never sentenced in any of his cases. You have to be sentenced in order to be a felon. That is absolutely correct. You have to be sentenced in order to be a felon. So he's not a felon. He's just charged. You see, people, this whole election was about securing democratic careers. This was never about the people, all the blatant lies of breaking constitutional laws. Very true. Very true. Who else we got? Funky Fathom. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you too, fam. Thank you. NJ, tigers are known to be vengeful animals. Get your popcorn. Thanks for the heads up. Yes, sir. No problem, fam. Appreciate you. Quantum Solace is beautiful thing to see all these bootlegs falling by the wayside as they now have to come down off their high horses and get bread like common folk. Ain't that something? MC Recovery. Now the Trump team has the right comb. Yeah, man. Shout out to you. Quantum Solace. Trump has a legitimate cases on people for defamation of character. Even silly Nancy Pelosi was on video playing out the blueprint of how they demonize the dude. She said this on TikTok. Wow, that's insane, man. Too stupid to not record it. My man Quantum Solace came through tonight. Good looking out, bro. Like I mentioned earlier, you cannot send a former or residing president to prison. It's the Constitution. The last president that went to jail was Ulysses S. Grant. I've already been known this was a distraction. Yeah, man, they poorly calculated. Good evening, Uncle Lee. They pursued him now. Their careers on the line. Prosecutors in 2024. They'll be at Walmart door greeters in 2025 if they're lucky. They're gonna end up in jail. Shout out to shout out from the DMV. Thank you, Jamal Smith. My man LJ, us MAGA, us, and new member. Good looking out. All right, we got. Let's see here. We got one tweet. 25 is plenty. 25 is live, baby. But remember, we had a bunch of memberships, so it's not quite 25. We need one more. I think one more, and then to do it. 25. We get one more. That'll be 25 will be live. We got 24. We need one more. But anyway, look, let's talk. Y'all with me? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Thank you, everybody. I don't think I got any super chats. I don't think I got any cash apps. No cash apps came through, but that's all right. The super chats was did pretty good. But look, listen. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I want you to go enjoy yourself. But listen to me. All you young black professionals, okay, especially, okay, with all the young, everybody listen. I don't care if you're a plumber, electrician, or whatever the hell you are, okay? But if you had to go through training and whatnot to get your job, you're a professional, electrician, carpenter, lawyer, doctor, whatever. But especially people of color, especially black folks, in particular black folks. Brothers and sisters, listen carefully. Do not let yourself become the fall guy. Okay? See, validation can be intoxicating, especially when it comes from people in power who have historically used us as pawns. Only to discard us when our usefulness runs out. Here's the harsh truth. The dominant society, white supremacy included, always breaks its tools when it's done with them. If you find yourself being celebrated or cheered and handed a high-profile role, ask yourself one critical question. Am I being set up to fail?
What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D.
People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. This black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Floby and cut your own damn hair from now on.